Good morning, Chelsea! Only it's not really morning, so greetings! Only that sounds really awkward. Man, we really need to find some sort of intro to our video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the last video with all of its hula dancing and nice beaches and stuff, but I still have more stuff from Hawaii to share with you. On our last day in Hawaii, we went snorkeling, and I'd never been snorkeling before, even though I absolutely love the water. This was really exciting for me because, as you may or may not know, I was seriously considering becoming a marine biologist for quite some time, and I still think it would be a really interesting job career to pursue. Unfortunately, there's not very many job opportunities out there for people with a marine biology degree. But who knows? I went snorkeling in a beautiful place called Hanauma Bay, and it was absolutely gorgeous there. I mean, look at this. Clear water, blue skies, nice palm trees, beautiful sand. It was nice and breezy. Look at that reef. It's gorgeous. Ah! The reef has only been protected for about the past, I don't know, 30 years or so. So it's actually just sort of coming back to life after extreme overfishing and mistreatment. But there are signs of wildlife there, and there's some absolutely amazing things. You just called to invite me over. Sorry! Anyways, I don't have an underwater camera, but I totally wish I did so I could show you the awesome pictures of the awesome things that I saw! But since I don't have that camera, I'll just have to explain the coolest things to you. So unfortunately, the reef itself wasn't that interesting at all because it's just sort of coming back, and unlike all those beautiful pictures that you see in like sandals commercials for wonderful beach vacations, the reef wasn't all colorful and vibrant and covered in sea anemones or anything like that. It was actually really gray and sort of dead looking. It just looked like a pile of rocks. Obviously, there was still some life in that coral because there were fish there. The fish were much more interesting than the actual coral itself. I went snorkeling with my sister, and you have to buddy up when you're doing those things because you never know what's going to happen with the tide. You may get swept out to the sea and no one will ever see you again. We saw some really cool things. We saw a bunch of little tiny parrotfish that eat at the coral, and it was amazing to hear them eat. Like, you just hear them crunching away. I don't know if you've ever been to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, but if you watch some of the videos, it's like, can you hear the parrotfish eating away at the coral? And it makes these crunching noises. That's exactly what it sounded like. It was amazing to hear it in real life. Of course, I made it my mission to find Hawaii's national fish. I'm sure you know what it is, the humu nuku nuku apua. I found some, and they were very, very cool. These fish were just like completely unafraid of humans, and it swam up like right to my face. It was right there. It was so awesome. I wanted to reach out and touch it, but you're not allowed to touch anything, obviously. But it was so close, I think I totally could have. There were some fish with amazingly vibrant colors. I saw this fish, and it was hot pink and lime green striped. It sort of looked like a zebra, only the stripes were going horizontally instead of vertically, but I mean, it was just the brightest thing I'd ever seen. It was amazing. It was probably like this big or something like that. Of course, I saw some angelfish and things like that. I don't remember what they're all called, but I'll make sure to look them up and tell you what they are. Maybe I can find pictures of them. It was just, it was so cool. Probably the coolest thing that I found was this huge parrotfish. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but it was literally rainbow colored. I don't know if you've ever read the book Rainbow Fish, and it's about this fish and he just has like rainbow scales, but that's practically what this fish looked like. I mean, all down its body was like different varying colors. It literally looked like a rainbow. It was amazing, and the colors were just so pretty, and it was huge. I swear this fish had to be like this big or more. So I guess the fish was so big it didn't fit in the screen, but anyway, it was this big. I followed it around for like half an hour or something just watching it eat coral, but it was amazing. After we went snorkeling, we went to this restaurant called Pagoda, and it's a really cool restaurant because it's surrounded by koi ponds, and so of course it means more fish! The cool thing about the koi ponds there is that you can feed the fish, and of course that sparks a feeding frenzy. Feeding frenzy! The scariest thing about koi fish, though, is that sucking noise that they make when they're all frenzied and they want food. They're like, I was really tempted to just like try and stick my finger in one of their mouths just to see what it would feel like, because I mean they don't have teeth or anything, but you know, once again, not allowed to touch the fish. Listen to the sucking noises. Suck, 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 suck. And not only are there koi, there are these things called dolphin fish, I think. But anyway, they're sort of scary. I mean, look at this thing. Whoa, it's so big. Megan, it's right here, it's right here. They're coming, they're coming. So that's about the end of my fishy adventures, but not the end of my Hawaiian ventures yet. Stay tuned for more later.